Okay, hi YouTube. It has been forever since I've made an update. So I have a list. I created one and I'm gonna go down it and then we're gonna update on our life because it's 2018 January and I haven't been on YouTube in months. So let me get some good lighting here. I'm trying. Yeah. Uh Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. Okay, so Ashanti. Ashanti turned 2 years old on January 1st. We had a Chuck E. Cheese party for her. And I don't know her measurements because she doesn't go to the doctor that often, but I think the last time it was in November because she had or December. Anyway, she was like 26 pounds. I don't know how many inches. Um, and she's pretty healthy. She's talking. She treats her baby dolls like they're her babies, and so she's walking around. She'll have her bottle, and she's feeding her little babies with her with her bottle. And so because of that, I buy her a lot of dolls, and she throws them everywhere. And for a little bit of variety, I get her blocks, and she loves race cars. Her boy cousins, they have race cars, and so she's always playing with them, and they share with her. She has a cousin she's 2, he's 3, and then she has a cousin who is 7, and so they're always playing with her and they're sharing. And so she does a lot of she knows how to play. She goes to school. She's in school full time. Well, it's daycare, but she's in daycare full time, and she loves it there, and I love it there for her. So she's gonna stay. And so let me see. At home, Ashanti's the only child still. Yeah, only child. We'll get to, that. We'll touch on a little bit of that. Here at home, Ashanti is the only child, so she gets her way. And so there have been tantrums, and there have been just meltdowns, especially around bedtime when she's extra, 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 extra tired. And I can't get her to calm down. And so, yeah. So bedtime's still a challenge, and she's tall. She's like, I wouldn't say skinny, but she definitely doesn't really have much puff to her. When she was born, the doctor told me, you don't have a little round sweet pea, you have a long carrot. And so she's still the long carrot that I gave birth to. So yeah. What else was I going to talk about? So for me with work, I know the last video I recorded, and it was strange because I recorded the video, and the next day I went for an interview, and I got the job. It was at a call center doing political surveys. Super easy, but it didn't pay enough. So while I was working there, I went on, applied at another call center across town. And it actually ended up, it's not across town, it's down the street from my house, but it's across town from my old job. Anyway, I went and applied at another call center, and I got the job, so I've been working there since the beginning of October. Now, at this point, I don't feel like that's the right place for me, so I have been putting in applications to work elsewhere, and so I'm excited about that. So, yeah, I'm looking for another job. I just had an interview on Tuesday, and I'm hoping to hear back from someone. I'm just going to keep putting the applications out there. In the meantime, calling in when I need to if I don't feel like going to work, and trying to honestly maintain my mental health because it's hard. I have this child that depends on me, and which, she has to. I'm her mother, but I can't let her down, so I'm doing what I have to, looking for other jobs. And so I've been constantly employed since the end of August 2017, and it's been hard. I have no real free time. Not that I had too much free time at one point. Oh yeah, there's I had too much free time at one point, and so working constantly, it has been helping me, especially with my depression. But I'm just getting overrun, and when you go to work, I go to work, I have to deal with other people's personalities and other people bringing their problems to work. Honestly, nobody really knows what I go through at work. And so when they're coming at me with foul attitudes, I'm just like, I haven't even unloaded on you. Like, if I unloaded on you, you probably would never want to talk to me. So, anywho, yeah. I'm not enrolled in school. Oh my God. I enrolled into an English class. Hold on, my arm is getting tired. So I'm trying to reposition. I enrolled into an English class last August. Everything was in August. How weird. I enrolled and then I didn't log in. And so here's what, it was an online class. So here's what went wrong. I no longer have a laptop. And I was thinking, oh, I'll just do all my homework on my phone. It'll be fine. I'll do it on my own phone. It doesn't work that way. Trust me, it just does not work that way. You have to have a computer. And so I got dropped in September. I missed two assignments in a row. So yeah, there's that. So no school. And I didn't enroll for the spring. They do have me on academic probation. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take the little class that you have to take to get off of probation, and then re-enroll for the fall probably, or the summer. I do enjoy summer classes, so that's school. Housing. I'm still in my own apartment. Me and Ashanti have been living here since the beginning of August, like August 7th or something, and it's already January. Today's January 18th. We have been here consistently. I love it. I love having my independence. I love being able to set rules and boundaries for Ashanti and not have them usurped. I got, my parents help still. So my parents have not dropped the ball and just left Ashanti and I alone. So they still help when they can. Every Sunday, my dad takes Ashanti. I work Monday through Friday full time. So my dad will take Ashanti on Sundays. And, I get a break that one day. And that's like a really special day for me. My Sundays are a very special day. It's my day to myself. And honestly, I'm just looking over here to read my list. I wrote down on my little book what to say, what to remember to say. And okay, so housing is going good. Everything's going good, and I'm happy. So now on to fertility. I am noticing my PCOS symptoms are coming back. I do want a second child. I do want a second child when Ashanti's either between the ages of 3 and 5. So she's 2 now, and that's, that would be fine to have a baby within the next year or 2. So that's my plan. But we all know it took me 5 whole years to get pregnant with Ashanti. And I'm not really, I'm not optimistic about getting pregnant with a second child. I'm going to put it out there. I don't think I'll ever get pregnant with a second child. I really just don't think so. On my own, no. Absolutely not. Not like the way it happened with Ashanti, because I lost a bunch of weight. And on to my weight gain. So if you guys can't tell, I have gained a lot of weight. And that's why I said I need to have my PCOS checked. And I've already called last month, it was December. It's that month where everybody's either getting pregnant or having a baby. And so let me see, I just want to finish it. So I went ahead and called the fertility clinic I went to. And now they have offices here in Sacramento. They have locations in Sacramento instead of in Davis. So once I have $85 saved up, then I'll call the fertility clinic, and then I can set up the appointment. They don't let you set up appointments now unless you pay the copay up front. If you don't have insurance, I guess. So, okay. I guess that's to guarantee that no one flakes, because if you've already paid, you're not going to cancel. So, fertility clinic, and I want the PCOS blood work. I need my blood work updated because I'm gaining weight. And I was having periods every month. But in October, I decided to get onto the Depo shot. And that was like probably the worst decision I ever made, because I got the Depo shot and I had a period at the end of that month. And that period was like the floodgates opened up. And it lasted for almost like 2 weeks. And it was bad 2 weeks. And so I ended up going to urgent care for that period. It was horrific. That period happened 3 weeks after my first Depo shot, and my first and only Depo shot. So, and a month after the period issue, I had migraine so severe, I ended up in urgent care and the ER, and I missed like a shit ton of work. Like my head, I would be under like a light like this fluorescent, whatever, you can't even see it, but I would be under a light like this, and my head just throbbing, and I work at a call center, so someone's talking in my ear because we have headphones. I don't know, I hate my eyelash, sorry. I have headphones, and I can't even think because my head's pounding and the person is screaming and it's making the head pound. And so I went to the ER and they told me that that is definitely a side effect of the Depo shot. So once again, I will not be getting that. Hold on, shifting my arm one more time. So it was kind of like the worst mistake because I haven't had a period since October. And look at all the weight gain is from the Depo shot. I don't know. I was really tired of having periods. I was getting periods every month on time, and I know I wasn't ovulating. So it just felt like a kick in the gut to know, well, I'm not ovulating, but I'm still having periods. This is a waste. So, anywho, yeah, I need that PCOS blood work updated because I haven't had any blood work for my PCOS done probably since 2011 or 2012. And I need to know what my levels are checked. I think I have had a thyroid check. So I see a therapist for my depression, and I see a psychologist for medication. And she blood tested my thyroid back in September. And it was pretty good. So yeah, I was fine. That was it. I guess I covered all my little tracks. It's already an 11-minute video. I'm probably going to go ahead and download an editing app for this video. I really wanted to come on. I want to make these videos more often, but work and taking care of a 2-year-old, it has kicked my ass. And I'm also, I'm busy with other stuff. Like, I'm not just going to a therapist. I'm also seeing a doctor because I really think that it's time for me to get the gastric bypass surgery. I'm not interested in the sleeve or the lap band. I want the gastric bypass, and I'm going to the doctor next week to get the process started because they first have to put you onto a diet for 6 months, and if that doesn't work, then I'll get a recommendation for the surgery. But that's what I want. That's what I'm looking forward to. And like I said, it's 2018. It's a new year. I don't have to stay stuck. I'm in my own place. I have my own car. I have a full-time job. I'm actually doing very well. I hope to do a video with Ashanti, but I don't know if anyone remembers when she was really little, she never sat still, and she still doesn't sit still. So that'll be, maybe I'll insert some of her birthday party photos into this video, because again, I'm going to use a video app, editing app. So it might end up being like a 14-minute video, but I haven't updated. And I did want to do a day in the life videos, but I just don't have a little handheld camera. It's always cell phone stuff. I don't have a laptop either. So it's just like, okay, I got to get my stuff back so I can be more, updating YouTube more often. So thanks for watching. Everything's fine. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yeah, I'm here.